Here we are down at Canop again. Just come down to have a check on the swans, see how they're going, see if we've got any more eggs. And bird sound is lovely. The trees are greening up quite quickly, so you see the old leaves are sprouting nice. I think there's some chaps doing some work down here today, but that won't deter us from having a look at our girl, so you may only have me chatting at the beginning of the video and the rest will be to music, but we'll see how we go. But it's a lovely day, quite still, no wind. There's an aeroplane going away somewhere. Hear him in the background. Oh, get caught up on the tree. So Canop Pond, if you've watched any previous videos, is actually a nature reserve, so they're always maintaining, improving, especially seeing that they get quite a lot of public come into the ponds to take walks and what have you. So there's always a lot going on. For example, just there they've put in new fishing pontoons because it is a fishing lake. The anglers are only allowed to fish certain times of the year, so they've put in new fishing areas. This one at the back here is the marshland, so basically they don't do anything in there, but it does support a whole host of wildlife that lives in marshes. Got some mandarin ducks at the end of the path. Hopefully we might see some ducklings if we're lucky. We'll have to keep our eyes open. Oh, there's a mallard as well, so not just mandarins. Try not to scare them too much. Oh, bye. Oh, there's Mister chasing after her. Don't know if you can see through the bushes there, but there's a man on a rowboat over there, and basically what he's doing what you call like a mini dredge. So all the surface weed that tends to overtake a pond, he's going around with a special line that's got like rakes on it to rake it up and pull it to the side, so it opens the ponds up. Alrighty, so I'm on a section where there's an awful lot of noise from the traffic, so we'll be back in a minute when there's something to show. So see you in a mo. So there's an awful lot of work going on today. Obviously it's a nice day, the pond, you know, is managed. Let's say the chap is there on his rowboat and they're just bringing in all the weed. But it's essential work to keep ponds healthy, because the weed will choke the pond eventually. Okay, so the weed that they're pulling out, and I don't know if you can see it so well on the You can see it on the edge here where they've not come yet. And that was all over the pond, but now they're starting to clear that away. It's opened the pond right up, and it helps the wildlife. So getting rid of all that weed down here is extremely beneficial to the health and well-being of the pond itself. Okay, so just looking down the pond, you can see Luke by there, and just beyond Luke you can see that there's like a stillness or I don't know, some weirdness on the pond surface. If I just zoom in a little bit, you can see that the oh gosh, where am I? The dark that's not very successful, but that change in the water, other than the ripples go into that weirdness at the back, that's weed. So all that will be coming out eventually as well when they clear it up. And I can just see over there that Lily's on the nest, so we're going to make our way round to her now. So Luke's on the patrol. Looks like he's having a gentle chase today with regard to the mallards. Not chasing them too hard. As he come round this way, what I was trying to show you a minute ago was all the weed that's on the surface here. I think a lot of this is breakaway from what they're doing further up, because all this in here, all this is weed, and as you can see it congests the pond up, blocks out light and so on and so forth, and then comes down the weir in big clumps. A good rainstorm will wash most of this away, or they'll come and rake it off. It depends on how much more they get down here. But you can actually see a distinct line of where it's holding and catching. But that weed was all over the pond at one point. So we're going to walk now around the rest of the pond and go over and see Lily over on the nest. Okay, so we're just walking around to see Lily on the nest. She looks like she's fast asleep, but we'll take a wee look at her anyway. It's nice that they've put a new bench down here so that we can actually sit and watch and observe for as long as we want without having to sit on the grass. Well, just watching that mallard there, look, just like he's standing guard. Oh, there's a girlie next to him. I didn't notice her. So let's see if we can get closer to the nest. See if she'll stand up for me today. I've actually got some other nesters which I'll show you in a minute. Let's see how she's gonna do. Hi Lily. Hello sweetness. Oh, she's really tucked up sleepy. So we'll probably observe her for a little while, see if she stands up, so that we can see how many eggs she's got. We'll have a little watch of her in a minute. There she is. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's either 7 or 8 eggs there. Oh, hello, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing. You are a good girl. Awesome. Oh, that's amazing. So she's got either 7 or 8 eggs. I think the last time we come down she only had 3, so that's incredible, that's brilliant. So I should imagine she's now incubating those eggs. Fabulous, that's really pleasing. And there's proud daddy coming in the background here. Let's coming up to see if I've got him any food. I didn't bring anything for him today, unfortunately. Hi Dad. Hi Luke. Hello, gorgeous. Such a handsome swan. I'm just gonna take some stills for going on the end of the video here. I just like how they're comfortable with me being here. I think it's because we come down every year and stick the camera in their faces. He's quite comfortable just to have a snooze while I sit here quietly and observe what they're doing. She's tending her nest in the background. Just making sure everything's ship shape. I have noticed that the sides have gone a little steep again. Let's hope that that improves before the babies get here. Okay, as I say, the guys are here, Mum and Dad. I'll just squat down a bit because I'm actually on the bank, so I don't want to slide in. So they're busy snoozing, but every single year there's another nesting bird that's next to them, and it's right there. And basically it's a coot, and they're there nesting close by every single year. It's the only bird that the swan tolerates nesting so closely. It's like a mutual understanding that the coot gets protection from the swans, from other maybe predators, and the coot is like an early warning system for anything that might be nearby that may cause his nest, or her nest I should say, or the swan's nest any jeopardy. So yeah, it's a mutual neighbourhood. But as I say, that's the only ones that are allowed to nest near the swans. But I think it's pretty awesome that that we've got more eggs. So we'll be back to check on these guys again in a week or so, see how they're going. Today's the 25th of April, so we've got a ways to go yet before these babies come. But you know, it's not when you're going to be seeing the video, but at least you'll have you know, updates on a regular basis to see how they're going. So until next time, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, definitely, comment, share, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thank you for being with us today. Catch you again. Bye.